Is there a cure for autism? Strictly speaking, no. There's no such thing as a cure for autism, at least in this day and age. It was often said that autistic people grow out of it, which means that we learn how to act neurotypical as time goes on. That is not a cure. That's not us growing out of it. That's us masking. And, well, it's not a cure. So, if we kind of allow a more loose definition of what cure means, something like to relieve a symptom of a condition, then maybe there is. At least for level 1 and maybe level 2 individuals, because at level 3, you need a lot of support. And, that's going to affect your life in a lot of ways that I don't know if there's much you can do about it, basically. But let's just say in my case, right? Can I be cured? I really think the cure to autism is just understanding. Like, am I sick when I'm not around a bunch of people? I don't feel like it. I feel as if I'm pretty normal in a lot of ways, at least capable. It's just I got such a different perspective than most people. It causes problems. And it does. It does cause problems. Now, I can go on and on with some of the symptoms, like sensitivity to sound, stuff like that. In all honesty, it's probably not supposed to be this way. You're probably not supposed to get so rattled by some abrupt noise that catches you by surprise, at least to the degree in which a lot of us are. But a lot of people just don't understand us. They don't. And oftentimes it doesn't even really take them consciously knowing we're autistic for them to misunderstand us in the way they do. The problem is if I'm acting not the same, a very easy way to explain it would be, I'm autistic, guys. Please cut me some slack. And usually what that's going to result in is, I bet you can guess it, a lot of infantilization. People just get their ideas of things and they don't think twice about where those ideas came from at all. That's basically neurotypicals in a nutshell for me. That's how I would describe them. People who use System 1 thought processes all the time. But I digress because I'm obsessed with this. Basically, people will hear you say you're autistic and they'll run with their misconceptions. Does it cure anything? Not really. It just gives you a label that they don't understand. So, I really think that a lot of us who are on the spectrum would have a better quality of life if there's just a bit more understanding that I'm not what you think I am, but I'm not like you. So, please just let me be myself, and honestly, that's all I want. I'm sick of masking all the time. I'm sick of it. It's exhausting. Just because my body language isn't your body language, just because I don't talk like you, just because I don't act like you, doesn't mean I'm just a less valuable person automatically, because these sort of things do occur and a lot of neurotypicals do arrive at those conclusions. It's not fair a lot of the times because, well, as far as autistic people and their gifts go, society tends to benefit off them. The majority of scientists are probably autistic. At least a larger prevalence of autistic people are concentrated in the scientific community. A lot of breakthroughs. And as far as, the use for society goes, yeah, we like autism. But as far as me just being around, no, they don't like it. And I think oftentimes they don't like it because they don't get it. In some regard, this is the fear of the unknown. And, well, I would just like to be understood a little better. Not everyone does this, but it is way more common than not for people to treat me in a certain way. And I've just learned to mask my whole life. Just tired of it. Tired of the exhaustion that comes with it and the judgment that comes with me not being like everyone else. So, in conclusion, autism probably doesn't mean what you think it means, but it would mean a lot to a lot of us if people just simply looked into it. 10 minutes, and I'm sure so many people can learn so much. And really, I hope for a day where I can tell people that, yeah, I have autism without feeling that stigma, that sense of shame on some level, that I'm going to be looked at in a weird way from now on by you because I told you something about myself you don't understand. So I think that in some sense there is a cure out there that's fairly simple, non invasive, and really it would just almost help everyone. So, yeah, just understanding.